And 5, 6, 7, 8,
and
9,
7,
10.
6, 8, 5, 4, 3, 1.
1, 2, 3. Hey, guy. Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, guys.
First off,
Hello.
one thing that needs to be very clear is Gabby Bryan's my best friend.
I have been screaming this from the rooftop, saying Zack and Gabby are best friends as well as Lizzie.
Lizzie here. Guys, this is the podcast.
This is the podcast, and I'll tell you what, I need to say something right now.
Like immediately?
Yes.
We've been chatting for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
before this
but I
started.
forgot
I've really been holding something in.
Well, you know that you
We've
know
been talking
this.
about like a bunch of shit.
A lot.
So the other day, I was on my way to get Botox.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Right? And I'm in my car and I'm saying to myself, and by myself, I mean my Instagram stories, I'm either going to get a little bit of Botox today or I'm going to leave with a new head. And I chose the latter. I did choose the latter.
It's a new head.
And new head. And I decided actually to get a lip flip, which is something I didn't need.
Do you want to go ahead and for the men listening to tell us what a lip flip is?
So a lip flip is you get Botox in your upper lip and it's supposed to flip your lip.
What does he mean?
I don't know. She
What
said,
does one mean by that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's supposed to relax this, then something lifts. I don't know. I did not ask follow-up questions. I said, I said, just do it. Since then, I can't speak English.
Yeah.
And my upper lip feels like a dead tooth. So I'm having a hard time speaking, which many would say is my job.
Big job. I'm banking on you being able to speak.
No, it's
yeah.
becoming a problem to a point where I Googled, can you reverse a lip flip last night? And the internet said no. So it's really a waiting game.
You
but
can't dissolve it?
no, because it's Botox. I'm having a hard time talking and I won't stop. I won't stop, by the way.
You won't stop talking.
But my lip feels literally like it's hanging off of my body. And I
Well-
keep slurring.
Well, that's cool. That just sounds like you had
I'm,
brunch.
like, drunk.
Yeah, that sounds like you just came from brunch. I think your lips look amazing.
I think it changed the shape of my upper lip and I don't like the shape of it now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, rest assured, I think you're gorgeous.
It'll go. I like I like what she did up top. I'm liking my upper Botox.
Yeah. Oh, so you got everything done.
I got my whole fucking head. Are you kidding
How long
me?
does it take to like sit in, or to start
So
working?
quick. This bitch is so quick.
Because my mom told me that every
2
time
weeks,
I see
2
my
weeks.
mom, she's like, you need to get Botox in my forehead. And I'm like, Mom, ouch, what the fuck? Like, I'm never bringing that
Yeah,
up.
I don't think it ever looks good on men other than Joe Jonas.
Well,
but
Joe
he
Jonas
looks like
is
a boiled egg.
He looks like a boiled egg, and he looks like, let's say, a femboy girl. That's why.
Stop. I love him. But she did it real good. I feel very snatched in my upper. I got Botox in my eyebrows.
My mom told me I should stop. If I'm not going to
don't
get
know.
Botox, I should
going through
stop
something.
emoting.
Oh.
And I was like, that's my job.
That's me job.
That's me job, mama. I cannot be stopping that.
That's me job, mama.
Hi.
So that's my update, I would say. So girls, I'm pro any sort of surgery, get tits, get an
I'm
ass.
pro
get a new
changing your
face.
external to reflect your internal.
Yes, what God gave you is a suggestion.
Is not enough.
And
Okay.
you change it if you want.
What God gave you is literally lacking. And so go to the clinic.
Literally, go to the clinic,
Click
go to
and
the med
subscribe.
spa.
We should get Botox promo codes.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. But that being said, don't get a lip flip. Like literally, I can't drink. I'm sipping water like I just got out of brain surgery. Do you understand? I'm like, it's dripping. I was sipping coffee and it was dribbling down my face on the subway this morning. I looked like I should be in a home.
A rich guy's home.
A rich guy's home,
okay.
locked away against my will.
You can only drink water and one pill at a time, but it sounds
and
like
that's more than enough food for me.
I kind of want to get I get ads for those guy Botox dermal things where it's like you can make your jaw bigger and your chin bigger.
I like how you're explaining that as though we have not done a full investigation on Zac Efron.
Oh yeah.
We know the science.
I want to do
No,
it.
actually, the chemical breakdowns of that.
I want to do it.
Why?
I don't think
You
you
have
should
such
do
a
it.
great
What if?
job.
Yeah, but what if it was crazy?
No.
Listen, try it.
Okay. Or
Okay. Well, my face is also your LLC. So let's.
Well,
let's
you
get it.
cut your hair without even fucking asking me, so don't act like I have an opinion.
I did ask you, and you said don't do it.
You don't care about my opinion.
I care, but it's a suggestion.
Yeah.
to be fair, he asked me.
I asked
said
Lizzie,
yes.
and she said yes. So that does count as asking you.
Yeah.
Let me have it. Let me have it. I'm so much
Ultimately, the
hotter.
hair worked out. That's what I'll say.
The hair
It worked
did
out.
work out.
I'm
I would say
baffled.
it took me a long time to get used to it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
A long time. And I was listening to that episode the other day, and halfway through, you're like, I think I like it. Lying. No, you lie.
I always liked it, but it took me a long time to get used to it.
I get it. But that being said, my friends are not my friends. My friends are not my friends
Okay.
because every time I look at a picture with me with shoulder length hair, it was gorgeous in the abstract for sure. Like,
Yeah, but
it-
we were living in the abstract at the time. We were like, I can't speak. We were living in the abstract at the time. We were 25. That's experimental theater at best.
Yeah.
Being 25 is a performance art that
Yeah.
you are right there. But the second I cut my hair, so many gays come out of the woodworks like little roaches being like, you're hot now. And I'm like, you know what? Thank you.
You know what? Oh my
God.
God, thanks.
But besides that, I'm in overalls and no one's even mentioning it.
I love it.
I'm dressed
I
like a
want that. To
be
slutty
fair,
farmer.
I guess.
Doing a job badly.
Friend of the pod, Taddy, commented on one of our clips. Did you see her comment?
I saw the comment, Taddy, shout out. No one's ever asked politely before.
Yeah, she said, if I'm serious, if you get even a little bit hotter, you're going to actually have to be straight.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? If I get 100 followers, I'll give it a shot on the
100?
Patreon. Yeah.
Oh, 100?
Yeah.
Hey,
or maybe-
shoot for the stars.
Oh.
Up that.
my social media presence is way
200.
less than yours. So like 100
100
is
is
a
a
lot.
lot.
So what are you serving?
What am I serving?
I want to just jump right into that.
I'm serving you professor.
Oh,
You are?
Oh yeah.
Because today I actually was a professor.
And now in the sweater.
And darling, look at my look.
I'm looking.
I'm a professor.
Did you speak? Were you like, sorry, I got a lip flip?
Hello, I'm sorry, I got a lip flip. So what you're gonna know about life is that you get work done, girl.
I gotta
and
say,
you
if
look
any of
better
my-
every day.
Any of my teachers had a lip flip, I'd listen.
Yeah, I think I walked in there and they were so, listen, I'm crazy.
Mm.
I am crazy. My first impression is crazy.
Yeah.
I walked in there looking like me, big pea coat. You know, I'm wearing red socks. None of this makes
A girl in red socks. This girl's weird.
This girl's weird. I came in there bubbly lollipop bumblecup princess girl.
Yeah.
Bumblecup.
Mumble cup.
Mumblecup. And I walked in and they all were just like sitting around chatting. And I said, hello, I'm your teacher. And they all went like this. And I went, okay.
I get it. I look
Say
like a
hi.
sophomore.
I got it. You're like, you're my age. You're my age.
Who's this high school junior?
Yeah.
Acted like they're going to teach us.
I said, say hi to me.
Hell yeah.
And everyone went, hey. And I went, circle up. And I got them all in a circle. And then by the end, they thought I was so goddamn weird in the beginning. And by the end, they were wrapped around my little finger.
Oh, I feel like that's like what our podcast is like.
Yeah.
In the beginning, you're like, there's
this
no
is,
way.
This is Spanglish.
There's no way we're going to make it to the end.
Yeah.
And then we make it to the end and you go, I'll stay a while.
I'll stay a while.
Mhm.
Famously, our best comment of all time.
Yes.
I'll stay a while. So I'm serving you professor. I'm serving you. I wore a pea coat into a university today and I taught kids the absolutely unnecessary art of acting.
Acting is, let's all say it, gay.
And I said, does anyone have any questions? And they say, how do you do this in a real life? And I said, get a different job.
Do
Next
something
question.
else. Going to acting school is really funny because especially when you start to do shadow work as a grown man and every flashback is an acting class, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that was tragically toxic.
Yeah.
Back in like the Obama era when I was in college, you could do anything.
You could do anything. I mean, I was full puss out on stage.
I know.
Times.
I showed my dick to all my peers.
I showed my dick to my professors.
It was a crazy time.
I remember there was one play I was in which I was full nude,
The one with me?
Yes.
Where we met.
where we met famously dangerously as liaisons. And I was full nude and I had a full nude man boy,
Yeah.
by the way, on a leash.
Not Zach.
Not Zach.
Not me.
Not
Much
never.
to my chagrin.
That would be so the podcast. No, it was some random fucking guy.
Also named Zach.
Also named Zach, and with an H. And it was
Tragic.
the faculty performance. So we walked across the stage. I'm puss out. Puss lips are literally floating in the breeze.
Like,
and I look into the audience, and it's every professor at our school. Do you know how insane that is?
Like, I don't think these Gen Z girlies realize what it was like in the Obama era. Like,
It must
we were
be
in
so
college.
fucking easy
We
for
were
you guys now.
22, dare I say 21. And as you get older, you realize that's baby talk.
That's
okay,
baby
I'm
talk.
baby talking. I'm up there showing my asshole to all my peers and administration.
The administration. Your dick was out in that other play.
They got me naked 3 times. they got my
only got
ass
me
out
twice.
3 times.
They only got me twice.
And I remember in that same play,
I
shout
loved
out.
it though, to be clear.
Oh yeah, I'll do it
So
again.
fair.
And then I
think we
fucked one of those teachers.
Hell yeah, as you do.
This sounds so bad.
Yeah.
Like
it was years later. It was after school.
It was
He was
before
young.
2016.
He
You
was
could do
young.
anything back then.
Yeah.
But I had a sex scene in that play.
Oh,
I had actually 2
with-
sex scenes. One was
with
a
a girl
rape
or a guy?
scene.
One
Oh
was
my
a rape.
God.
A rape. They made me rape a girl. They made me rape this girl.
But the actress was a lesbian. So them or
No,
her?
that's the other one.
Oh.
One, I had to there was like that girl, and their scene is like my character had to like sneak into her room and like be fun. It's like the play was written in the past. And it was like a funny scene,
Yeah.
but after I did it, everyone was mad at me in the audience.
Yeah.
I felt that.
I remember I didn't see it until dress rehearsal, and I was just sort of watching, like literally like drinking a coffee, and I was like, oh my God.
Well, no.
Oh my God, we have to cut the scene. This is a brutal scene. He's gay.
It was so bad one time that I didn't get applause at the end because
Yeah.
it was all women, and I saw them all go. And I wanted to scream out into the mic, I'm gay though.
Yeah, like
gay,
this
by the
isn't
way.
real. And this is also a play.
Well, that professor told me later that he cast me as all the rapist roles because the women felt safest with me. And I'm like, that sounds sketchy of you.
Yeah.
That sounds like you.
Also, that professor famously in our rehearsals asked if we were dating. Do you remember that?
I remember he was like, we said, oh, we're
He
hanging
was like,
out.
you guys are late together. And we were like, yeah.
We were hanging out, and he was like, doing what?
Doing
and
what?
we were like, literally, bits,
And-
you sicko.
And everyone in the room got quiet. And everyone was like, Zach's gay. You didn't know that?
That's actually crazy but I was with that same professor in another play, Bent, famous gay play about gays in the Holocaust.
Really great
okay?
play.
It was a
Great
good play. It was a good one. I played the Nazi in the beginning who's
Obviously.
secretly gay and then gets caught by the Gestapo or whatever. Gestapo. And then
Not a
they
bad name
they
for a
kill
group.
me in
I'll tell you what, it feels good to say.
It's got all the right Gestapo.
Gestapo.
I mean-
it's like you could have fun with it too.
But the only thing is like they had to dye my hair bleach blonde to be
Oh my God.
a Nazi.
Yeah, I looked up.
They dyed it, but they didn't put any toner in it, so it's the same like color yellow as my skin. I look like Bart Simpson on stage.
No, you looked like Ken.
I love you.
I love you.
But then the other sex scene, I was with a lesbian, and neither of us have ever had sex with the opposite sex.
So they didn't know what to do.
So I just
That's
got on top
amazing.
of her and I started gyrating like I've seen in every PG-13 movie.
Totally.
And she was like, woo!
Yeah.
Then afterwards, everybody said it looked realistic because I think we both were just going for it. Yeah, it was
sure.
like, it was awesome.
Whoa. I'm serving you, if you don't mind.
No, please, I interrupted
A
you.
very high metal wall. And you're walking through the forest, as many of these begin, and you come upon a huge, tall metal wall.
It's like scary.
It is scary.
In the middle of the
It's
woods.
scary. And you look up and you're like, this is tall. And you're like, okay, but also random, considering I'm in the woods.
Is it keeping you in or keeping something out?
We don't know. So I have one finger. I have long acrylic nails, obviously red. I'm
You're in the woods, of
running-
course.
Yeah, I got ready for the woods. I'm running my finger along this wall, but I'm not scared. I'm sort of just like luxuriating in the moment.
Of course.
Oh,
Of like, you know, when you run your fingers against a wall and it just feels so spice.
Yeah.
The spice of life is being sexual with long nails.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's also doing this.
Yes.
Like that feeling of doing that along someone's hand. It's that feeling of just being like, what a laugh. Life is so sexy. So
For sure.
So I'm running my fingers along this wall for miles and it's taking a while, but I have nowhere to be. This is my woods day.
I put this in my cow.
This isn't my gukal, it's my woods day. And I finally I'm not even paying attention anymore and I feel my finger snag. And I go, ow.
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 Ouch.
What the hell? And I look up and there's a door. And I'm like, wouldn't it be crazy if this was open? And I try it and it's open and no one's guarding it. And I was like, that's crazy. And I go in and what's inside, you see, but a medieval village.
Like in the
At
past.
different time.
Kind of like what's that movie where they with the pigs? The Village. Straight up, I got it.
Ah.
Bing, bang, boom.
There it is.
I've never seen
Yes.
that. But have you seen the movie Pig with Nicolas Cage?
No.
So good, by the way. So I'm
Electric. Yeah.
so
Movie recommendation corner with the podcast.
yes, I'm in a different time.
Yeah.
And it's as if this village has been kept a secret and from the outside world, but also they don't know about the future. I didn't time hop. It's the same time, but it's something encased this village in medieval times and never let it evolve into iPhones and things like that
Yeah.
and filler. So these people are just living life so unplugged. And I go into a dress shop and I buy a dress with like my watch, you know.
Oh, you like haggle, barter, trade. Yeah.
which is so fun. I love haggling. One time I haggled a full safari. Have I ever told that story?
Oh, I think you did where you made that person give you a safari through the African savannah.
Yeah. I'll tell that story after this. No, I should tell it now. So basically I was living in Africa,
Okay.
the continent, in Tanzania.
Shout out.
Shout out,
Shout out.
everyone.
Shout out birthplace of humanity
And
vibes.
I was doing that classic like appropriation station where white people would go to Africa and teach English. But we thought it was good, but turns out it's like not really necessary.
Again, 2011.
Yeah. But it was in
you
like
can
a
do anything.
city in Africa,
Yeah.
which was not, it didn't look like a city, but it was like, you know, me and the fellow teacher were friends on Facebook. She
Classic.
had a flip phone.
Sure.
And, you know, I had like a chocolate or something.
Yes.
And she really, what I realized, I was like, I don't need to be here, but she needs a break.
yeah.
So I would go teach the class and she would smoke cigarettes. Cool. And like she needed that.
Yeah.
And that's
very kind of
and
you.
that was the offer. That was the trade we were giving. But on the weekends when we weren't working, we had nothing to do. And I was there for a month. And they said that you could go in town and haggle for a safari. And I said, great.
I'll give
And
it a
all
shot.
the old men in the house, because I was like living in this big commune, all the old men wanted to do it. And I said, no chance in fucking hell. I am better at haggling than you. I know this. I'm 21.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a Jew. This is my culture. Step back. And I went into town and I went to a local like safari guide place and I haggled a $300 safari. Now, safaris are thousands of dollars. You have to, it includes housing.
yeah. It's
Oh,
a
it's
whole thing.
days long.
Yeah,
It's
it's
days
several
long.
days.
Yeah. We did an overnight. We didn't do more than
Oh,
that.
okay.
But it's still, that $300 isn't enough for a hotel.
No.
So-
And plus safari.
Yes. So it turns out that
Listen,
it's
those lions
just
or whatever?
sort of a guy in town who owns a Jeep. And he took me, my friend Tina, and my other friend in his Jeep. And he brought his friend, who is not affiliated with the company,
Hell yeah.
into the safari. And we were smoking weed and drinking grain liquor. He was driving, as well as drinking. And he handed me the aux cord, and I was playing Lil Wayne for some reason.
Mhm.
Totally.
And then we saw an elephant rape another elephant.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of
Mother
rape.
Nature.
Yeah.
Speaking of rape
Speaking
on
of
this
rape.
podcast.
Yeah, we were
They
driving.
were doing a
through-
play. They were doing a play.
They were doing a play. We were,
gay and lesbian.
fucked up. I mean, we're drunk driving next to, you know, the world's greatest predators. There's lions next to us, and we're like, that's fucking crazy.
You're getting like turned.
We're getting turned
next to the
down
world's
for
greatest
what?
predator.
Yes, I have. God forbid I'm around a lion with an ox cord because I know what I'll do, and I'll do what I've done.
You'll put on Little Wayne.
I'll put on Lil Wayne. I want to lick you like a lollipop. So
Totally.
we
Lion wants that to do that to you,
yeah. Okay.
especially your ass.
So we were in the elephant area or whatever habitat, and we're like, there's no elephants around. And at this point, we are in front of a long line of safari jeeps because there's different companies there. There's families. There's like big safari jeeps of kids, whatever. And there's no elephants around. So we stop and we sort of wait for the elephants. And then we hear a loud animal noise. And one elephant comes running from the brush at our Jeep. And we're frozen still because many would say we're fucked up drunk.
Mhm.
And
Totally.
it just passes in front of our Jeep. And then we realize, oh, it's being chased by another elephant. And then that elephant catches up to the other elephant and then mounts that elephant and then has loud, long unconsensual sex next to our Jeep. Children are watching.
Well, do you know what if it was kink?
It could have been
What if it was
kink. Like, I don't know their
kink?
story. I don't know their past. I don't know if they were.
What if that was
sex.
foreplay?
I don't know if she was like, "Come chase me." Like,
Because I'm
I
a
don't
total
know.
brat. Like, I like to put up a fight, but ultimately get usurped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
that's, yeah.
It's all about usurp.
Yeah. I love adding that to the sexual play.
So-
Usurping.
Usurping. So I don't know what their story is as an elephant relationship, but I know that it was loud and so close to us. And I have a photograph somewhere. I took a picture, and the whole time, "Lick You Like a Lollipop" was playing loud out of our Jeep as 100 people looked on to rough elephant sex.
Oh, that's nice.
And then as we were driving out, our Jeep broke down in the Lion area.
Cool.
And as the sun was setting, which is dangerous, and I was laying on the top of the roof while they fixed the car.
Thank God it got fixed, because otherwise, what would I be doing right now?
I know.
I would just
And the
not
guy-
know you. You would just be you would be a mutton for some
I'd
lion.
be bag of bones.
You'd be a bag of bones. by now.
And the friend that he brought in the Jeep, I like texted for a long time because he was hot. And
Love
we
that.
did cocaine.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least it was hot.
We did cocaine that night.
I-
So like $300. I stretched
cocaine.
that 300.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, this
Yeah.
is a message to the girlies. If you're between 18 and 24, if someone's got cocaine, do it. Okay, just
Okay.
any chance, do it. Never buy it. Just
Never buy it.
No,
Never
that's
buy any
embarrassing.
drugs. Girls don't buy drugs. I have only done cocaine 3 times, which I believe I should just like receive an award for, but because that's not that much. And I've been around the world.
Yeah, I've done it a few more times. Than
Yeah,
three.
yeah. But in the African cocaine is actually comes out of, it's like raw cocaine and you chew it out of sticks.
Oh, it's actually like kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because I hear the cocaine, like that's why the 80s so much shit was getting done evilly. Like it was like a big era of globalization. But I
Yeah.
think because the coke was so pure, baby.
Pure coke,
It was
yeah.
such good pure coke,
Pure
baby.
coke.
Your coat.
Oh my God.
I was slurping on African Coke and I also was drinking and smoking weed and I don't remember going to sleep that night.
Hell yeah. You didn't. I used to do a lot more cocaine. Not like a lot, but I would partake in the party favors, if you catch my drift. And then I think in Brooklyn and stuff, like cocaine is just bad. It's just bad. Half of it is baby powder.
I've never done cocaine in Brooklyn.
Well, I was once like in my bedroom and I was like 23 at the time and I was putting baby powder in my shoes and it puffed up in my face. And I was like, ugh, that smells like cocaine. all the cocaine
it's
I
been-
do
I
is
know.
baby powder. That's why I get a sinus infection every time.
The only 3 times I've done cocaine is stick cocaine in Africa, regular cocaine off the back of a toilet in Miami, and I smoked cocaine in Romania,
Yay.
which is crack.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, in the medieval village, I put on a dress and I sort of just live there for a week and I have a good time. I meet a guy and then I say, I have to go back to my real life. This isn't my world. And then I go out the metal door and I go through the woods back to
An Alta.
an old.
And Alta.
And that's what I'm serving.
Yeah.
Well, that's shot for shot, basically the movie The Village.
It's quite similar to The Village.
Really? I've never even seen it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Do you want to know what I'm serving?
Yeah.
I am serving you automaton.
Oh.
An automaton. Do we know what that means, girls?
Yes, Tomatown.
An automaton is a big robot, but I'm assuming made with like gears. You know what I mean? It's very gear based. It's like you wind it up and it goes.
Like what was that movie where everyone was gear robots growing up? It's not Roly Poly Oly, but
When you build your baby.
Yeah.
That's a whole scene where they build the
Yeah.
baby. They get the
Yes.
thing in and then they like
yes,
robot world of bots.
bot.
And Robin Williams is one of them.
Yes.
Oh, the movie Robots?
Is it the movie Robots?
the movie Robots?
It's called Robots.
Well, I'm serving you robots. I'm serving you automaton, but I'm snatched. Okay, I'm serving you. It's
They all
me. I look amazing. I'm an automaton. You find a key. This key is silver. It's super tiny. It looks like one of those diary. You know the
Yeah.
diary keys.
Remember when you were growing up and you could lock your diary?
I remember the
Yes.
fluffy. I
my
got
fucking
that,
God.
and you should have seen
And
the
they were denim.
disappointment.
They were denim.
Oh my God. I asked for that, and my mom gave it to me, and I saw my poppy go, oh, fuck.
Oh. Yep.
Oh, fuck. He wants to tell secrets in that little book.
Oh, and you know what the secret is? He's gay.
No, it was basically me being like, what I ate for lunch today. And random recipes and inventions. Okay. I basically invented the iPhone when I was 7. It just
Really?
looked and operated a lot different. Okay.
And that is a big thing when you're growing up of inventing things. Like
Yeah.
inventor was a job,
Yes.
and it would always be different sort of phones.
Well, I invented this thing. Looking back, it's kind of gross, but it was, the water you use in the toilet.
Yeah.
I was like giving a pitch being like, that's a waste of water, right? But what if we cleaned it and then it turned into your drinking water?
Jesus. Okay, green thinking.
I was
Okay,
green thinking at a young age. So I'm serving automaton. I'm serving the key. Okay, you open. Then you look at my heart. There's a little locket, and the only thing that could fit is a small diary key. Okay, you put it in. You unlock it. My chest opens up. You know what's inside?
What?
There is a little girl.
Oh.
She's snatched, driving it like she's like piloting it,
Oh my God, like Transformers.
like Transformer. She jumps out and she goes,
hey.
I cannot believe that you expose that my name is actually Thalia.
Thalia.
yeah. And that's what I'm serving.
I can't believe you just said Thalia.
Thalia.
Yeah.
Because literally when I was teaching acting to these children today, one of them kept saying Thalia in their monologue. And I was like, I've never heard someone pronounce it like that. I always thought it was
And I
Thalia.
just said that
And you
word.
just said that.
Thalia.
Well, my powers, like I've said many times, are getting stronger every
Every day.
single
It's really true.
day.
It's really true. And every single episode, I'm more and more aware of your magic.
Yeah.
I know everybody writes me off as like, oh, Zach, he's totally locked in the material realm. Okay? Everybody always saying shit like that to me. I feel like, oh, that guy Zach, totally locked in the material realm.
Standing still in the realm. we
Okay,
live.
absolutely no connection to the ethereal realm, you loser. No, I'm actually very connected.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm serving you ghosts and losers. Okay, I'm serving you ghosts are losers.
Yeah.
Because the only reason why they're sticking around is because you have unfinished business. Take a
Get
load off.
over
Okay.
it.
Oh, your lover cheated on you and pushed you off a cruise, and now you're a sea ghost. Oh,
Okay. That's happened to literally everyone.
like I could look back in my family tree. That's happened like 9 times.
Literally, the amount of lovers that have been thrown off at the side of a lover's cruise is endless.
You really seem like to me like the woman he marries after he pushes his bride to be off a cruise.
Totally.
Yeah, and I say there will be no record of your last wife.
Yeah.
There will be no talk of her memory, and there will be no photos of her visage.
But
I
her
want
dowry
her
is yours.
gone. That being said, love the way she decorated this house, but I have some.
I have some notes. And I guess lastly, I'm serving you. Look up. It's a beautiful day.
Gabby and I both are like,
Slime time live.
You guys would be so mad at me. I'm serving you. Look up. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. I can't even say beautiful.
Beautiful.
Is that coming out?
Did your tongue get Botox? Like that's what I don't
No,
understand.
it's this lip is getting in the way.
I am actually seeing the lip prevent you from speaking.
Do you see
In
how
lifetime.
it's moving different?
Yeah.
It
Do
is-
some
Well,
exercises.
it also
You-
just
feel
like looks
acting.
a little bigger than usual too. I just think you're not used to like the obstruction of the lip.
Justice.
It
Of
feels of justice. It feels wider than it once was.
Well, it is. Isn't that
Hey.
the point?
I don't know.
Do you want me to get a lip flip to make you feel better?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I look different.
I think you
I
look
don't
the
think you
same
look
beautiful.
different,
You're the
but-
same beautiful girl I met in that play. You're a little bit more judged, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's a lot to- there's a
We
lot.
have
There's so
to
much
move on to our big
Okay.
segment.
Oh, what are we doing today? What have we been talking about?
We've been talking about doing this for a few moments in time. We will be looking at the fashion specifically from the world premiere of the film Dune Part 2.
Which I would say has like it has like, you remember that show like Six Club, and it was like those 6 preteens and they were all friends at the mall?
Yes. Yes.
Remember that?
Wait.
Yes.
I don't know where that just came.
I don't know where that came. That just came from the
Can you
vault.
look at a picture?
Yeah.
It was
Wait,
called like
show me.
Or, I think it was like 16.
16. It was like the number 6 and it was teen.
I don't know that, but that did just
You
remind
do.
me of Code Next Door. Code
It's
Kid names
kind
Code
of
Next
like
Door.
that.
Kid names
Code Next. Wait.
Codename
Kids.
Kids Next Door.
Got it,
Codename
Gabby.
Kids Next Door.
You don't remember
Oh
16?
yes,
16.
It was a video game.
It was an eclectic group of
Yeah.
6 fuckable teens. I'm not saying they were fuckable, but they were at least the most fuckable out of the whole,
they're all
out
hot
of the
in
whole
their
class.
Yeah,
of the
they
whole
were the
junior
hotties
class.
of the
They're
class.
all hot in their own way.
Eclectic. That is an eclectic group. You have the red-haired girl who's smart, the blonde-haired girl who likes to shop, and the Asian girl with purple hair.
Yeah.
It was the early
Classic
2000s.
Array. Classic.
The three types of girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I love that
Hello.
You can do it, Gabby.
Hello.
Listen, do you hear the girlies, the little podcast
What?
girlies? They're rooting you on.
I love.
They'll pull you back up.
what I love about film and television is that within fashion, actors are sort of like dressing to the vibe of the movie they're promoting.
Yes.
That's something I love. Margot Robbie did it really well with Barbie. She
Yes.
said, I'll be dressing as Barbie. She smashed it.
She did it in such a great way.
Well, she
I
did
think
it in a
you should
literal
do
sense.
those looks. You should do those looks.
I'll do those looks.
There's that one look where it's like her dress is so short that like you're looking at her sacral chakra. You know what I mean? Like you're looking
Her
directly
labia
at
is
it.
hanging.
Like it's hanging out.
Yeah.
But that being said, I just wanted to finish this note. 16, amazing
Yes.
show. Check it out. I don't think
Check
it's
it
that
out.
good. It is a daytime television for kids.
Yeah.
There's the blonde guy with the hat. I
Mm-hmm.
molded my persona
Can I see him?
around him for all of middle school. I dressed exactly like him.
Yeah, I can really see why. I mean, he's kind of like
Hot.
hot.
I was
Hater
really
hot.
going for
Who's this middle one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Looks
he
like
looks
my
like all your
brother.
boyfriend and your brother.
And
Shout
brother.
out to your brother.
I was really going for a code name Kids Next Door energy of like
Sure.
Secret Spy, but street style.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Secret Spy. They were street style.
So back to Dune, what I love is that these red carpets are they're like, we're going to do sort of space robot back in time in our own ways.
Like Robot of Futures Past.
Yes.
Yes.
And each of them has had a meeting with their stylist and said, what about funky, fresh robot on the moon? And the stylist says, that's all I need to hear. And should we go with the first?
So
Yes.
we've just me and
this
Lizzie were looking up at the cast. The reason why I brought 16 is because they all to be in this big sci-fi epic. They all do look like a bunch of teeny boppers.
They look young.
They look teeny boppers.
They look like tweens.
They look like tweens.
Yes.
So I was like, why don't we compare all of them to different members of the Rugrats cast? So I think.
And you've made the matches?
I think that you are going to say someone, and I'm going to present to you who I believe it
and then we'll
matches.
debate it.
Okay.
Well,
I think
it is
that's
a little
perfect.
debate.
I also have, after you pitched that idea, and I said, absolutely, of course, that's what we'll be doing. When I was pulling pictures for you, Gabby, of the Dune people, I was coming up with my own decision.
You were making matches.
I was making matches, and I'm actually really excited to hear what you guys think.
Okay.
I'm just saying that Hollywood's Rugrats are getting compared to the actual Rugrats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, to be
They're
clear,
all
the
29.
Dune people that we're looking at are like the 5 young main people.
No one's over
there's-
30. Don't worry.
Sorry.
There's others in Dune who are great,
It's only
but
them.
we don't have all day.
We don't have all
Also, these are the
goddamn
ones
day.
that I feel like also we have something to say about their fashion. So
So we'll talk. So
Can
Gabby,
we talk about their style?
Gabby is going
Yes.
to reveal who we're talking about.
Yes.
We are going to destroy their outfit. We're going to leave no
Or love
survivors or love it or raise it up, girl, bitch.
Or raise it up, girl, bitch.
And then I will compare it to a Rugrats character.
Okay, I'm going to go with first.
Okay.
Timothée Chalamet.
Timotei.
I think that
That's-
forehead needs to be reduced.
Hey, why your sleeves so long? Backstreet's back. All right,
Oh,
baby.
no.
Backstreet's not back. Okay. I hate it.
Yeah.
I think that this is just this is a symptom of
a
a
greater
issue
issue.
facing men's fashion.
Yeah.
Is that men's fashion is like shirts or pants? Or no, it's shirts again. We're
Okay,
putting
so-
back on blazers. Never mind blazers. Shirts
tank
again.
top? Do we do a tank top? No, let's do just a shirt, but crazy pants. Ooh, crazy pants.
At least women are allowed to dress in loops, sachets, big vavooms. You know what I mean?
The va-va-voom of it all. The way women can take va-va-voom by the neck.
Hammer drive. Hammer time
drive.
it down to the ground.
Yes.
Literally, the way that a woman could take a goddamn slip and make it va-va-voom
Is ridiculous.
is ridiculous that men are literally 3,000 years in the past. Actually, back then, men actually did something.
Exactly right, pantaloons.
Pantaloons, those little skirt socks.
So I'm going to tell you what. I had these pants. I bought them at Limited 2 when I was 12. I'll tell you what now. I've worn these. And I wore them to ballet class when I was 3.
I don't like what's going on with the knee, I'm going to be honest.
The knee's crazed. It's not even. Someone literally hacksawed this together. His shirt is from American Eagle.
I hate all men's fashion.
And what's that? What's that?
A collared?
It's a knit sweater underneath a
sweater.
big oversized shirt. Show your body.
He has a V-neck with a shirt on top. Do you have leukemia?
No, I am just. I just
are
think,
you gonna die and you're like, I don't even fucking care anymore?
The only thing this tells me is to follow the Western world. I feel like
Yeah,
the only thing that this tells me that.
This is how you know the world is ending. Also, he has sunglasses that he put up on his head like a lesbian coaching rec soccer.
Which is exactly why I would compare it to Phil and Lil's lesbian mom,
Wait, put it
lesbian
next.
coded mom. Sorry, I have the boy pad today. I would say he looks exactly like the lesbian coded mom from the Rugrats. Betty, there is no way this bitch is straight. Okay, there's no way.
No way. And not only is she a lesbian, she's a top. Okay.
She's a top.
She's a Staten Island power top, and they are dressed exactly the same. Same face.
And I hate to say, I do believe that Timothy is a top, but almost like a thumbtack. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I see it.
There we go.
There we go. Betty.
Betty was, the thing I love about Betty is that she said, I'm going to dress wackadoo, and committed to that.
Yeah.
Well,
She said, I'm both 80s, 90s, and 2003.
I'm 80s, 90s, and also none of the above.
None of the above. And also, you found me in a time capsule underground and said lesbians even existed back then.
I'm just so glad that the cartoon Rugrats gave truth and power to that figure, which is the lesbian straight mom.
Yes.
That exists in all cultures. Like the
I would
short
argue
haircut,
it's the lesbian dad effect.
the lesbian dad effect.
Yeah.
He's a father.
She's a father.
She's the father of the family.
She is the father.
And like the husband, I don't think we have the picture, but the husband is like a little twerp, like a twink. The
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah. Beard versus beard.
Yeah.
I would say identical human beings. I don't see Timothy not wearing chandelier earrings next time we see him on a red carpet. I think he's getting dangerously close to a dangly earring.
Yes.
And he must be killed before that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're already like, we are football fields beyond that barrier. Like these photo shoots that they have him dress in like a skanky Liv Tyler. Okay, like
That's exactly what he's doing.
Exactly.
He's a skanky Liv Tyler. He's doing grunge rock.
Like he looks
He's
like,
dressed like, honestly, he's dressed like Steven Tyler now.
you know that movie,
Who's
The
a
Descent?
woman?
Who is the one?
You know The Descent?
No.
That movie where those people go splunking and then they find those evil cave trolls?
No, but I love
Timothy. Okay, Timothy vibes.
Okay, we do have to move
let's do the
on.
next one.
We have to do the next
You
one.
pick
So
another?
who do you have? I think I know who you have next, Gabby. And there are actually 2 photos, front and back.
So the first look, and I can't believe she did this look first, I will say.
It's the world premiere.
Yes, totally.
So that's why they're on the sand.
I have comments, obviously.
Let me
So
see.
this is so La Podcast.
That's so
That is so
and
La
this is, to be
Podcast.
clear, and that's the butt.
That's the butt.
Oh,
The
to give
butt
a,
is also
that's like,
see-through.
you know, when you have a bag for a cat so it can see the world.
Those cat backpacks
So they
that are
can,
dressed like, that are a bubble.
yeah, so they can see the world. It's not stressful. They don't get free.
Yeah, they want to look out. They want to see where you're going. Yes. And that's her pussy, is seeing the world right here.
Wow.
I love this.
I love it.
I gotta say, I want to hate it just because I'm a contrarian. I love this shit.
Yeah.
The fact that she put on a Princess Diana diamond necklace on top of a robot outfit is actually insane.
So
she
La
said,
Podcast.
this is not complete. She looked at herself in this full robot outfit and she said, it's missing something, Jules.
And also, like, let's just be honest. We live in 2024. She's dressed normal.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like this isn't not what Kim Kardashian wears to Air One.
I'm wearing cotton and that's a plant.
Yeah.
Okay, old world vibes. This is made of metal and plastic.
Yeah.
I actually
She's dressed like you know that really nice Tupperware that's glass?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's dressed like
She's dressed like
Tupperware.
that.
She
She's
is-
dressed like rich Tupperware.
I love her gauntlets. Oh my God. I bet you can't piss or shit for days.
She put that on and she said, "We have 17 minutes to get this shot."
Well,
You wouldn't be able to wear this.
Because
she does change.
she changed, and here's where I draw my issue.
And I think we're gonna draw the same issue actually.
She changed from this insane
Stiletto.
Look at the stilettos.
Stiletto.
Let me see.
Robot stilettos.
Oh my God. That leg looks like
Rulettos.
fake.
It's perfect robletto.
Riblettos.
Roblettos. And she changed into this.
Oh,
What the
It's
fuck?
sort of a look me not dress at prom.
Yeah.
Like a I'm shy, no looking.
No one
Yeah.
looking. My mom made me go to prom so I would experience things that other kids experience, but I'm actually really an introvert and I'd rather be
She's-
reading in my room.
She's doing shy shoulders.
She's doing shy shoulders.
You know that shy shoulder when girls don't want you to take a picture of them?
Yeah, they're like, thank you.
Stop it.
Thank
Yeah,
you." She put on from a robot to a boring
Yeah.
black gown.
No
with a
jewels.
fucked up neckline. And weird earrings that someone named Florence, who's 76, would wear to bingo.
Talk about a downgrade.
Are
Oh.
you, girl? What's wrong?
So I want you to just hold on to that picture, maybe zoom into her face for this, for my comparison of how I believe she applies to the Rugrats cinematic universe.
Yeah.
It's going to go ahead and be, they look exactly the same, Tommy Pickles. I see Tommy Pickles and Zendaya.
Yeah, as the same person. I will say, click it, tap it once. I will say they do both have main character energy.
Totally.
For sure.
Totally.
And that's not a read that I'm saying you look exactly like Tommy Pickles'
No, he's the
face
star
in the
of the
face.
show.
Like in the face for sure.
fully the star of the show, the protagonist. Zendaya is the protagonist in any room that she's in, and that's why I like her so much.
And
But
talk
And that's why
about,
she'll
like-
never be on the pod. I just
Exactly.
like, no
she's
fucking,
too good.
no
Too good.
can do.
Also, like the way they can relate on child stardom into fame
Totally.
as
Yeah, yeah.
adults
Yeah.
is so real. They both were like, people looked at them as when they were young and said, "You are capable of greatness."
Yeah.
I think their head is the same shape. I think it is exactly the same shape.
Yes, I would say all of their features are the same shape.
So awesome. I'm gonna give her outfit a 5 because you can't go like just because you disappointed us so much with the
What a letdown!
What a letdown.
Don't walk the carpet.
Well, yeah.
Feign ill.
In the same.
Feign ill.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just such an odd choice. I get that, like, it's not practical, but darling,
Wear the
It's
robot
Dune.
outfit. Go
Wear the-
into the movie. Go change into your dress to watch.
Pee in it.
Pee in
Pee
the
in
robot.
it. I'm
Pee-
sorry.
I want to watch this fill up like a fish tank.
That would be so awesome if she's like, guys, wait, look.
Watch.
Wait, wait, look. Stop. Hold on. Don't look at me. Now look. Don't
Okay,
stop.
Okay, I'm going. Oh, it's going.
Okay, I'm peeing now.
I'm
okay.
peeing.
Okay, it's too much now. I can't stop. Oh my god, like I'm drowning. And then she dies.
And then she dies.
okay, next one.
That rocked.
Okay, next is someone who's one of my many enemies of state.
Let me see.
Someone who I've drawn issue with is Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugani.
Pugani. I will say,
Can you do a zoom of her whole body face?
of course, I will say, out of all the atrocious looks she's been pulling lately, I like this one.
You know, it's so interesting. I do too. And today or last night was the New York premiere of Dune, and it's really bad.
Let's see.
Oh no, it's okay. This is
Give me 1 second. You keep talking.
May I comment
Please.
on a woman?
Go ahead.
Ew. Yuck.
First word comes from Adia.
Yuck. First off, I think all women in the world, and don't at me when I'm about to say this, can be split into 2 categories.
Yeah.
Pixie cut or
Ugly
no.
and hot.
Yeah, and yes, pixie cut or no pixie cut. I would say in the same way that like there's only 100 true gingers in the world, there's only 100 girls who could pull off a pixie cut.
Yep.
I think in the same way there's
And
only
you haven't met any of them, by the way. They're
I-
locked up.
people are like
for
it's Carrie Mulligan, and I'm like I think she would look better with a bob.
I think she looks bad with a pixie cut. I think she looks better.
Yeah, like it should be
Bob.
longer. I think the same applies for men. Only a select few men look good with hair down to their ass. Okay?
It's true. It's Jared Leto and almost no one else.
It's Jared Leto and gonna go ahead and circle back and just be Jared Leto.
And
And
he's-
Tarzan the animated.
yes.
Yes.
And Jared Leto is pushing pervy now, I would say. It
Well, he's
used to be hot.
55.
He's 55 and he looks so young and it's starting to get creepy.
I mean, that just like I'm like, that is the baby blood from
That
the
he's
Epstein
drinking.
Island, the Fountain of Youth. Everybody thinks like, oh, the Fountain of Youth is just like special water. It's baby blood.
It's baby blood, clearly.
I added the New York premiere.
Oh, thank you.
Would you take a sip if you were at Epstein's Island? And,
Yes.
Yes.
Um,
Of the baby
What?
blood for Eternal Youth?
Probably. Did Do we have to kill the baby?
No, it's just a big fountain.
Probably.
Yeah, it's already there.
It's
I'm
already
gonna take
there. I didn't do the dirty work.
Yeah.
You would, though.
I will say, but every time before I go to that,
Yeah.
every time I see Florence, I like my Jewish grandma comes out
Yeah.
and I say, get that thing out of your face.
Get
That septum ring in her face.
oh my God.
Get it out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, girls. I love you. It looks good on no one. I've never seen anyone with a septum ring and said this works.
I mean, the only time in physical history it could work is if you're in prison and you're like the crazy one. Like even then,
Yeah.
I'm like, she would look
And
better
you look
without
insane.
it. Yeah.
I want it. You're on a red carpet. Get it out of your head.
I just feel bad because Florence Pugh
Her face
used to
looks
be like America's sweetheart, and something happened.
I love her work. It's
Something
literally her style. Like
Her style ruined
she
her
switched
her
stylists,
reputation.
and it's been. I don't even know how to say it. It's been a
Okay, well,
tragedy.
I'll go ahead and apply.
Well, hold on.
quickly,
Pull
I'm
up the
just
New York-
gonna-
You might have to refresh the drive. It's 5.5. Florence.
Jesus.
Let me see it.
It's bad.
Hey, it's giving Bjork.
Oh no, those see, girls, eyeliner is the real recession is eyeliner technique.
I agree.
Okay, rent is going up, but eyeliner technique is going down.
And the nails. I'm so offended by this. You're a A-list celebrity.
Yeah.
You know, like when a kid gets a Sharpie,
Yeah.
and then you're like, you got into the Sharpies again. Like that's what it looks like on her face.
It looks like she watched one Gen Z do an eyeliner tutorial and said, I'll just try it.
I'll just give it a go.
I'll just try it.
And then walk the red carpet.
Her stylist should be, I feel this about her stylist and I feel this about Taylor Swift's stylist. I think they should be executed in public.
Public square.
Yeah.
Like a
In a
thing
town
hanging.
square.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply her directly to Lil, femme queen.
Femme
Okay,
icon.
Literally femme icon.
But with a flair.
With the flare.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that
They have the same head.
they have the same head, same body, and same personality. Because I don't think we all
100%.
remember Lil was a little stinker.
Lil was a little stinker and she wanted attention.
But she did have a heart of gold. So that's why I'm just giving it to Florence of like, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt.
She does have a heart of gold. I don't know if you've ever watched her Instagram lives where she used to cook in her kitchen
Totally.
for Zach Braff.
No,
Yeah.
I'm such a
That
fan
was
of
the red
Florence.
flag, was the Zach Braff of it all.
The Zach Braff of
She's
it
so
all.
much hotter than him. It was really.
But she has a fun personality and she needs to put a t-shirt on and jeans.
Yeah.
Like if she just wore a t-shirt
back
and
to
jeans to the
basics.
Dune premiere, I'd be like, bitch.
She's just her stylist needs to be killed.
Okay, so next
Okay, next up is this is a really good one. Okay.
I know what it is.
It's Anya Taylor-Joy. I obviously love this.
I knew you would.
In that it's not good,
No.
but it is a ghost.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost nun.
Do you know what
Yes.
word comes to my mind when I see that? Embryo. Like I see like a ghostly embryo. Like when you get an abortion, this is what happens.
This is what
It's a
rises
ghost.
out.
Yeah, this is what we're protecting.
Also, it's like classic Halloween costume where your mom just cuts a hole in a sheet.
Yeah.
And that is so vetoed these days.
That is
you are
so-
not allowed to do that
You
these
can't
days.
do that. She said, I'm gonna wear something, guys, look what I'm wearing. She walked out and she was like this.
Full face.
She seems a little too self-serious for me here.
Well, she has wicked bone structure. I don't think she could ever play like a townie. You know what I
No,
mean? Like she
no.
has to play, she has headmistress face.
She has like her eyes are like so. Remember that movie Splice?
No, you
No.
keep bringing up.
Why am I bringing up so much? What am I, a film head?
Honestly.
Yeah.
What am I, a film addict? What's the word I'm looking for? Filmophile?
Filmophile.
Filmophile. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and compare her immediately to Cynthia
Yeah.
because they are giving the same amount of life, which is absolute zero.
Hey, you're dead inside.
I mean, at least
Cynthia, she's a really good dancer.
Cynthia.
Cynthia, boogie to the groove now. I would say they look exactly the same. It's giving I don't have a soul. It was sucked out of my ass years ago, and now I'm just a shell of a woman.
her eyes couldn't be on separate equators, on separate orbiting planets. Like
She looks like a deer.
she looks like a deer. That's a prey species. I'll say right there. Yeah.
She looks like a deep water fish.
That being said, I do like how she looks like a virginal priestess.
I think she took this. She was like, I'm gonna do something crazy. Everyone chill. You're not gonna like it, but it's gonna be fun. And that's what she did.
I really don't even see fun.
Well, because this is sort of, sheer, and she is serving boob under that. You can't fully see it in this picture.
I think it should have been slightly more sheer and like with like a much sluttier outfit, though it's like cosplaying as nun.
Yeah.
But then it's like very visually, you could see her body.
I would have loved to see some leg. I would have loved to this
slit that.
nun
A slit?
thing. A slit.
A slit.
I would have loved to see this nun thing, but with a bandeau dress underneath.
Yeah,
Like,
or
show us the
sheer
body.
to the god. Show me your nipples.
Show me your nips.
Show me your nipples, women in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Show me your
More.
nipples.
More nipples.
I want more.
I want more nipples. Okay.
Okay, next.
Next.
Great. I think we're killing it.
I think we're doing really good. Who would have thought we were comparing this to Rugrats?
Austin Butler. So, okay.
This just makes me so
And then
sad
there's
for the
also a
state of
picture of
men.
him. There's a picture of him from the actual film because I think it may help with casting.
This I love, obviously.
Oh, I'm
So-
very into that.
I love
So-
how they were so ugly in the first movie, this species, and then the next one, they're like, let's just like make one
make
hot.
Well,
Let's make
one's
one
hot. There's one hottie.
There's a one hottie, and of course he's the villain.
They're all like grotesque in the first one. And this one, they put in way more hot people. So I will say, I like this.
I hate that outfit. I hate the pants. I hate the shirt underneath. I hate the blazer. I hate his pout on his face. That's why I'm giving him a fat old Phil, because Phil is the nobody of the group. I hate to say it.
Whoa!
Phil is got nothing. Phil is dumb. No one
Shots
cares what he has to say.
fired.
Jesus.
Okay, at least
What if
Lil
we-
is the girl. Okay, and that's something. Phil has nothing. And I think the same for this guy.
Okay, here's where I disagree. Listen, I don't have a hard on for Austin Butler. I liked him in Elvis, and then I watched that airplane show that he's in.
Yeah.
And I think he's giving absolutely nothing. I think he has no personality. And in interviews, he just like, I want more. I want more
Yeah.
from you. Give me a little juice.
But if we learned anything from Jacob Elordi, is you got to be careful. Never too much time in the interviews.
That's what he's really perfecting, is that there's a mystery to him, and I think he might just simply be a little dumb. But he's keeping it. He has a great face.
Girls,
This
that's actually a lesson. Most guys who seem mysterious are just dumb. Yeah,
and they're thinking about like
like
Roblox
Etnies.
or something.
Yeah, like they're-
I have a suggestion, an alternate casting for him. And
Oh, yeah?
Rugrats. I'm gonna airdrop you
I just
who-
received an
who-
airdrop on the boy pad.
who I think he may be.
Oh, Dill. Preemie Dill. Preemie Dill. Over here.
You think he's Dill?
Of course, I think he's Dill.
You guys are being mean to Austin.
being
I called
mean
him
to
dumb 2
Austin.
seconds ago.
I said he was
not.
nobody like Phil, but something about, you think this is worse to be Dill?
Yeah.
Dill is cool.
Dill is a little cool.
Don't you ever watch All Grown Up? He's like a weirdo.
I obviously loved all
He's a
Grown Up.
weirdo, and then
talked
they
about
make
this
the parallels
ad
because
nauseam.
he was a preemie.
Yeah.
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 I'm
Okay.
just suggesting that Dill could be in the mix.
See,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
does look like Dill.
That's what I'm saying.
I kind of think he's more Philip, but it's okay.
It's okay. Here's why I like this outfit, though, from the fashion standpoint.
Okay.
I love a man in a loose, straight leg trouser that's a little high waisted. I think men did that
Sure.
in the 1940s, and they looked so good, and we let that slide. I love his tank top underneath. I love a wife beater. It says Gucci on it. Hell yeah. I like how he's showing chest. And then the pea coat was a fun vibe, and the shoes are fine. So I actually vote yes for this outfit. Big time. I like it a lot. I think it's hot.
I couldn't disagree more, my lady, milady. Okay, first off, I see what you mean, like baggy pants, but those look like hippy dippy, like crystal girl pants. You know, like a white girl doing like a Himalayan chants. You know what I mean?
They're
Like
just
that's
a
what
little
I'm
too
getting.
long.
That's like tapestries hanging on the wall for me. You know,
One of the biggest, if you ever girls, everyone huddle up.
huddle up, girls. We're having a girl talk.
Girl talk real quick. If you ever walk into an apartment, girl, guy, whatever, and there is a tapestry hanging on the wall, I want you to smoke a cigarette, pour a bunch of gasoline everywhere, flick the cigarette into the gasoline as the building erupts in flames.
And honestly, you should stay in there because you chose to go in that house.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
beginning,
And
so.
you better murder suicide. in
Murder
that
suicide,
house.
that bitch. But yeah, it's a no for me. But I understand. I'm actually way more into Dill's outfit over here. I would
Yeah.
wear this.
You have that outfit.
I'm wearing it right
That's
now.
literally what you're wearing.
Okay, next
And
up.
that's it.
That's actually it.
That's
here's a
that's
side
just the
by
group.
each.
That's the group photo that I included.
I like what Austin Butler's doing. I like his outfit the best.
That's wild.
I think he looks really good.
This is the cast of 16.
That
I'm
is
sorry.
Cast of 16.
This 100% is the cast.
Hey, also, only one black girl? Come on.
Just like the cast of 16.
This is real 90s casting where they're like, make the lead black and then everyone else is white. Like,
Well,
Jesus.
also like everyone else looks the same.
Yeah.
Except for her. Oh my God, Timothée. Oh God. He's getting less and less hot from his glory days in Call Me By Your Name.
I know. I mean, I loved him in the first Dune. When I watched the first Dune, I was like, this is the first time where, I could see how someone might potentially want to kiss Timothy.
Mhm.
But his
I'd get
red
the clap.
carpet looks like Kylie.
I know. I'm like, you're dating Kylie. Like,
Kylie's never looked better.
put on some Kai.
Put on some,
some
put on
Kai
at least
on
a
the
skin.
carpet.
I just restocked. I got a
I
text.
just restocked.
I just restocked. Literally, you're dating the most fashionable woman in Hollywood. Kylie looks amazing
still dating?
these days. They're still dating.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for them.
Kylie, get your man.
Get your man.
Get
Kai.
your guy.
Get your guy, Kylie. Jesus.
With that, we have to wrap up and do wings because we're over. So quick wings and then we're
Okay,
done.
quick wings. May I go first?
Yeah.
Gabby Bryan.
Yep.
You can't talk. And I just think, well, you know what, bitch?
It's refreshing.
It's finally, I could think. I'm kidding. The only thing I could think about is how much I love you.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe in you.
Thank you.
I think that there's nothing you can't do. The only thing you can't do is fail.
True.
Okay? Because even if you blunder, even if you fall on your face, you look
Fumble.
snatched. Okay? And I've never seen you fall on your face. You would never do that.
One time I was wearing a backpack and I fell in the middle of the street and then the backpack flew over my head and hit me in the face.
Well, it's so not like that's so
Which
not
is
like
not
you.
on brand for me.
I mean, you're not like a ditzy girl. I hate girls who fall down. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is girls who trip and fall down. Look, we're adults. Okay? Like
stand up, get up.
you ever notice that's like a thing? Is like there's like a girl who's like,
Whoa.
oh,
It's such a personality trait. I was watching Yellowstone and it's like,
They're
she
always
can't run like
pigeon-toed.
that. She's going to fall. And then she fell. And it's like,
think about it when you move.
look where your feet are going.
Any spatial awareness, like just oh my
Jesus.
God, don't oh God, and you're not one of those bitches.
Thank you.
You're not. Like if we were in a horror movie situation, I
I'd
would be
kill the
scared of
guy.
you. Like I
Yeah.
would be like,
I would kill the guy, understand where he was coming from, and start killing everyone else.
yeah, but you would leave me,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Zach, if you don't mind.
I would love you to go.
I love your body.
Sure.
I think your body is the face of this podcast.
Thank you.
And we are just the voice together.
Yeah.
I think the face is your body and we are the voice.
Thank you.
You've been exploring with style, which I so appreciate. And I didn't see you for one day this weekend and I had to call you.
Yeah.
I wanted a taste.
We had a lot to cover in that.
We had
one
a
day.
lot to cover in that one day. I
We
missed
talk
you.
all the time here and then constantly in a group chat after this.
Yes, we actually had to make a rule that we would stop talking on the phone before the podcast because we would leave it all on the dance floor.
We
That
would leave it all on
reminds
the
me,
dance floor.
not to interrupt, but I got the craziest text from Zach Thursday
What was it?
at 4:30 p.m.
What was it?
Gabby just walked into a fire station and we need to talk about it on the pod.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Which we don't have enough time for now, so maybe next time.
Next time we'll
time.
begin with why Gabby had to
but
go.
let me just say, then I said walked into on purpose. No, you didn't respond to me after that, Zach.
Sorry, I had a show.
That's all. That's literally all I got.
Gabby told me to be like, send that to Lizzie so we could talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
What a nice Easter egg for next time.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good little.
And Lizzie,
Yes.
you look like what Dario wishes, bitch. Because you look dark and sultry. Okay.
Stop.
You are serving sexual Merlot energy today.
Yeah. Okay. You are serving sex, but it's criminal.
Oh my God.
You are serving sex crime.
Sex crime. Sex crime
Sex crime.
energy.
Sex
Sex
crime.
crime. Sex
I'm kidding.
crime.
The only crime is how much I love you.
Stop.
If I loved you anymore, I'd be in jail and you'd be at the bottom of the Hudson River.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So I just want you to know. And girly girls out there, guys, we love you so much. Okay. Everything we do is for you. When we hear,
Yes.
oh my God.
But
One of an amazing fit friend of the pod came and saw my half hour of stand-up comedy.
oh yes.
Oh my God. And it was so wonderful. Like when you guys say that you listen to the podcast, it's so baffling to me because sometimes I think that we are speaking into a void and I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with the three of us just doing this.
Just chatting.
It's not for you guys, it's for us.
Yeah.
So the fact that
I had
you
a great
like
time.
it like
Yeah.
makes me feel cool and like seen, like you're giving me space to be a gay wad, and I'm
Yeah.
very pro you. So
We love you so much. Every day I hear from one of you in the DMs. I say, what a treat this life is. What a delicious little slice of meringue.
I think we should end there.
Do we have a surrogate?
We do.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Thank God we got the brain.
Our one surrogate this week, and this may or may not be their Christian name, but the name on Patreon is Big Dog.
Big
dog! Big dog!
Doggy dog.
Doggy
There's
dog.
my dog boy.
Hey,
Big
doggy.
boy dog.
Big boy dog.
Dog.
Hey, dog.
Hey, dog.
Hey, doggy dog.
Okay, I love you.
Love you.
You seem like
you want a treat?
You know the kind of guy who goes by like Big Pat?
Yeah.
Big Michael.
Yeah. Mikey. Big Mikey.
Big Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. Little Tom. You know,
Big
like,
Ed.
everybody's got like a little thing. Tiny Tim. You know,
Tiny
like
Tim. Doggy dog.
Big Dog Dan is, I'm assuming, your name. Big Dong. I bet your
Dong.
dog's so massive, my guy.
You got a big slang and gow. I love that someone with the energy of Big Dog is going to our podcast, which has the energy of Teacup Chihuahua.
100 teacup chihuahuas hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say
Ravenous
hungry
teacups.
and need their medicine.
I need their medicine.
But they eat the cheese, spit out the pill. Like that's what we're
they're
giving.
so smart.
Yeah.
Welcome. We weren't intending on having puppies, but we can make that work.
Looks like we're having a
So,
litter.
Looks like we're having a litter.
Oh, that would be so cute. Like
A
half
litter?
like half Gabby puppies, half Zach puppies.
Oh my God. And they're blonde and Sandy Beach.
Oh, that rocks. Someone draw that. Okay.
Someone draw that. Okay. Thank you, Big Dog. Thank you, Big Dog.
Thank you, Big Dog. And Big Dog and every other girls, I know you're jealous. Big Dog is about to get a smack heaping bowl of the Patreon. Okay, we're jumping over there right now. So why did I say that like a fucking radio?
So we're jumping over to the Patreon right now. See you over the Patreon right now.
Bye.
Bye.